So, a lot of people play Kingdom Hearts. If you're watching this video, you play Kingdom Hearts. And we ask the question a lot of the time with the Heartless. What's the coolest Heartless? What's the strongest Heartless? And these have obvious answers, or it's very subjective ones. And today, I'm asking a question that nobody has asked before. And that is, which Heartless in Kingdom Hearts makes the best pet? So, starting from the bottom, going to the top, first things first is the soldier. Its behavior's a 3, friendliness a 2, safety a 2, maintenance 3. It does some spin attacks, it's a little temperamental. The pros are that it's humanoid and it's a soldier, so it's probably able to follow orders well, right? The cons are it's prone to aggressive outbursts and has rapid spinning attacks. The truth is that I hate them. They're absolutely the worst. I hate them. They're the least favorite thing in Kingdom Hearts. So the pet score is 0 out of 20, if you can see that. Don't know if you can. I'm hoping you can. Yeah. So, verdict, looks like trainable, but has a mean streak. Not ideal indoors, and the worst thing on this list. I hate this guy. Moving on. The Stealth Soldier. Cooler notes. It's invisible. Chaos with, weapons on its hands. It's cool. It's invisible. Ninja pet vibes. Cons, hard to feed, clean, or pet. Also armed, and I still hate them. It's just a cooler version of the soldier. He's a cool guy, don't get me wrong. Look at him. He's pretty cool. He's pretty pretty. He's dope. And I like him a little bit better. But this is a safety nightmare, and really just a nightmare in general. Burn it with fire, please. Okay. Next we have the Black Fungus. This is actually one of my favorite Pokemon, really cool, especially when it comes to like the white mushroom types. Everything is a 0 except for maintenance, which is a 0.5, so it gets a 0.5 out of 20. It's cool because resilience, it's got a unique appearance, and it can turn to stone, so you can put it like in the yard for decor or stuff like that. The cons are it emits a poisonous gas, it's a little hazard, you'll die, it's just going to kill you. That's just the truth of it. Health risks make it unsuitable to have as a pet. Next we have the Battleship, also one of my favorite Heartless. Its behavior's a 1, everything else is a 0 except for maintenance, because you don't have to repair it, it repairs itself. It's too big, really, it's just big. It's armed, it's very strong. Like I said, very cool. Could serve as transport, it's big enough for that if you decided to tame it. It's a badass ship as a pet. You could die? Question mark? It's a battleship. What are you gonna do? Next is the Invisible. Again, very cool. Very cool. This is by far one of the most dangerous Heartless in general, but one of the coolest as well. So you literally can't see it. Its stealth capabilities, smut readers beware. If you look at that guy and you read smut, you're probably thinking to yourself, I want to touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Essentially, it's impossible to monitor, and the potential for mischief is high. Lack of visibility makes it kind of unmanageable. So after this we have the Chimera. This one's just ugly. It's basically a dangerous experiment. 0.5s on everything but safety, which is a 0 because it's not safe. Pros, it's rare. It's got a unique appearance. It's one of the rarer Heartless in Kingdom Hearts. Pretty cool. Highly dangerous, aggressive nature. Basically a robo-zombie. So like if you like robo-zombies as pets, cool, but overall not suitable for domestication, even remotely. After that is the Pot Scorpion, one of my favorite Heartless again. I love the Pot Spiders, Pot Scorpion, Barrel Spider, all that jazz. Super dope, right? Poisonous, again, poison. You will die? Probably. Yeah, most likely. Pros are it doubles as a decor and a pet. If you can have a big enough cage, scorpions are manageable anyways. It's a fun surprise when guest thinks it's just a pot until they kill them, because it's poison. Literally poisons you. Nope. Very cool though. Just not worth it. Not worth it. After that, bottom and top, we have the Fat Bandit. This is a fire-breathing chunky boy. So you can kind of see the ratings up there if you like. Comically rotund like the large body. Has a chill vibe unless provoked. Can shoot fire. Possibly fun in barbecues. Is he invited to the cookout? Who knows if he's invited to the cookout? Probably. Dangerous from front-facing fire-breathing. Could be bad. Could be a little bad. Fun and visual companion if you like to live in a fireproof dome. Otherwise, a little too risky. What the hell is on my foot? Back off. Power Wild. Also hate these dudes. They kind of suck. They're not my least favorite though, so they get a little bit more. up there, right? Their maintenance, their behavior sucks. They're just little buttholes. They're energetic and agile, potentially good playmates, or workout buddy. You know, you could probably work out with these dudes. The cons are they're hyperactive and aggressive. Monkey bad. Monkey always bad. We don't like monkey bad. Okay. Pet score's 5 out of 20. Verdict, it's cool if you want a heartless gremlin that flips over your couch and over everything else. And yeah, pretty straightforward. It's a monkey. A barrel spider, like I said, one of my favorites here too. It just explodes. It just blows up. Compact and mobile, that's a pro. But it explodes upon contact. Definitely not safe for home environments. It's higher than everything else because if you just don't touch it, you're fine. Best avoid it as a pet. If you want to buy barrels, just buy real barrels. You don't have to put yourself and subject yourself to this creepy ass spider thing. You got arachnophobia. These are not the way to go. Dark balls, super dope, super cool, really nice, very cool design, very awesome animation. So small and manageable size. They're pretty small. Erratic movements, unsettling appearance. Kind of freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very creepy. Pet score is a 5 out of 20. Not ideal for a comforting companion. Very non-comforting. Very do what it wants. Oh, it looks like I've got a cool tattoo. Whoa. Next. Behemoth. These guys are fun. They're cool. They don't really do much. Like when you fight them, they're like one of the easiest enemies in the game. So it's not like they're super dangerous. But they are dangerous because they're fucking huge. They're just too big, right? Enormous, majestic. Could ride it like a mount. Very dope. Very fun. Very cool. Just literally so big. Where are you going to put it? Except for like a fantasy farm, right? Where are you going to put this thing? Also, horn lightning. Dangerous Clifford. That's how I put it. Dangerous Clifford guy. 5 out of 20 as well. The most epic pick, but you'll quite literally need a kingdom to house it. So, I mean, if you choose this guy as your favorite, dope. Next, Search Ghost. Search Ghost is pretty cool. It's got higher scores, a 5.5. It drains your life force, and it's a little spooky, right? Pros, ethereal, can phase through walls. That's cool. But it literally drains the life energy out of your body. Unsettling presence, and ghosts are scary. Ghosts are a little creepy. If you're like some goth chick, though, I mean, there you go. You found your buddy. Very nice. Jet Balloon. Jet Balloon's cool. It just floats around unpredictably. It's got a 6 out of 10 score. It's difficult to control, may fly away, so you need a rope to make sure that it kind of stays close to you as a pet. Shoots Missile Diver Heartless at you, which also kind of sucks. It's really just a novelty pet with high maintenance, so it's not got a very high score. After that, we have the Wyvern. Wyvern's very cool. I like these old, like, drawings that they have. I think this is the concept art drawings, so I put them all in there from the original designs versus the final mix. This is a 6 out of 10 as well. It's like a dragon. It's just a dragon. It's so cool. Flying, majestic creature, impressive presence. Requires extensive space, and it's potentially dangerous. I mean, it's got claws. Big, meaty claws, you know. Very awe-inspiring, but not suitable for domestic life. After that, we have the Bandit. Very humanoid kind of dude. Stylish, but slicey. Pros, it's agile. It's stylish with a scimitar. Looks like it could be trained to do like a rogue-like helper. Again, cool sword, dude. Very aggressive, prone to slashing and spinning attacks. Probably not housebroken. Probably not. I mean, he might know how to use the potty. 6.5 out of 20. Cool desert aesthetic, but high risk for any furniture or limbs nearby, that kind of thing. Next, we have the Sniper Wild. These ones are cool, but they also are the second worst in the wild monkey family. They're monkeys. We hate monkeys. Shoots from afar, kind of unsafe. Has a monkey aesthetic, is a pro, sort of a primate sharpshooter. Fun for populating parties. You know, if you're lonely, this is the thing because it quite literally duplicates itself. Cons are it uses a slingshot. Will absolutely hunt you. Very paranoid energy. Will potentially attract furries. So, run. 6.5 out of 10. Lethal long range menace. No thanks. Moving on. The White Knight, again, goth girl like magnet here. It's got I think a 6.5 out of 10 right here too. Gothic but mischievous, right? So very cool, very cool. Stylish appearance, could be a conversation starter, yeah. Cons, right? Creepy demeanor, potential for mischief. Possible zombification effect, unknown. Don't know if it turns you into a zombie. We know it turns you into a heartless, because they're heartless and they do that, but zombie heartless, little scarier, little bad, maybe. Aesthetic appeal overshadowed by bad behavior, essentially. So yeah, I can check that out there. Next is the pirate. Here we go. Notes: human-like but hostile. Big sword. Pros: humanoid form. Potential for communication. Cool sword, dude. Aggressive, unsettling, trustworthy, might be considered human slavery. So you might not want to have it as a pet, considering it looks like a child. Kind of goes for all the humanoid ones. You don't want to like, oh yeah, I keep it on a rope. It's just a kid. Or it's just a heartless, I swear. Whatever, dude. 7 out of 20. Risky choice, likely to cause trouble. We're getting higher and higher in the scores here. You kind of see the pots. Ooh, pot spider. We love pot spider. Pots with legs in chaos, right? Doubles as decor and a pet. So fun surprise when guests, think it's just a pot. It's not just a pot. It's a spider. Prone to crashing into things, jump scare decor. Can trigger arachnophobia. So if you're scared of spiders, skip this part of the video. Only if you're trying to commit an aesthetic and live dangerously. So this is like a stylish stuntman millionaire type thing, because he's always ready. He's got his baseball bat, waiting for the pots to pop out, Genius. Air Soldier, hate these guys too. These are one of my least favorite Heartless as well. Flying but aggressive, alright? Pros: the aerial mobility. Could be useful for aerial scouting or deliveries, Military use. Just some ideas. I know what's going on right now. Might need some air soldiers. The cons are: it's aggressive, known to dive bomb enemies, possibly including you, and it's got claws. Big meaty claws. Alright, I hope y'all are laughing. 8 out of 20. Verdict: only for the bold. Potential choice for a combat companion or someone with space to let it roam. Not ideal for the average home, so, probably not. Nope. Next. Air Pirate. Hate these guys too. One of my least favorite Heartless. I love this design though. This concept art is really pretty. Another flying troublemaker. Can fly as a pro. Could use an assistant aerial task. Potential sparring partner. I feel like a boxer. These guys literally, they only punch, so it's probably pretty safe to be, within range. I don't know if they get tired though. I don't really know if Heartless get tired. That would be a cool video to do. Unpredictable behavior, not domesticated, likes to punch things. So 8.5 out of 10 because it's less dangerous. Still a pain in the ass though. Moving on to the Wizard, another humanoid, magical, but it's kind of aloof, I bet you haven't heard that word in a long time, aloof. Magical capabilities, could assist with a lot of tasks. Very helpful. Independent and unpredictable, 8.5 out of 10. Magical prowess does not compensate for the lack of obedience. Like I said, it's an unpredictable guy. Pretty cool dude, though. Don't get me wrong. Bouncy Wild, the highest on the list of the monkey wilds. Pretty cool. Pretty safe, too. Monkey with banana bombs. Playful and agile, feels like a jungle pet with a flair. This is where we're getting into the more safe pets here. Throws banana peels, you'll slip on the peels, she will steal your money. You need to not have money around you. If you slip, she pulls the money right out of your wallet. You're broke. Don't know what she does with it or where she puts it. That's a great question. Who knows? Wild fun until your house is full of explosive produce. You like bananas? This is the way to do it. You like banana peels? Even better. Angel Star. Very, very pretty. You guys can kind of see it. You can kind of see it there. Elegant but volatile, right? Very elegant appearance. Could be a majestic companion. Very pretty. Very cool. Kind of scary. Kind of representation of like what they say real angels look like, right? With the eyeballs everywhere. Powerful and potentially volatile. It's like an electric thing. It's got a 9 out of 20 score. Beauty overshadowed by potential danger. Again, very beautiful. That's why it's so high. Not as scary. Large body. Yep. Tanky but huggable. Very cool. The pros is soft and bouncy, like a big pillow with legs. Deflects attacks from the front. very huggable from behind. I don't like that phrase now that I'm thinking about it. Huggable from behind. Cons, it's imposing size and temper, right? Genuinely, this is a Heartless. It's probably the safest to have around. One of the safest to have around because it only gets hurts you pretty bad when it's angry, right? You guys know how to play it. Surprisingly lovable, tank, but needs space. So keep it in your backyard and make sure the backyard's big. But honestly, one of the first ones aside from the Bouncy Wild you can consider to be like a real pet, if we're considering all Heartless as a pet. Again, humanoid, slavery, not cool. There's even chains on there. People are gonna ask questions, not cool. Sheltering zone, this one's actually really high up here because it's passive. It's the big one, doesn't really do much of an attack. Limited mobility, non-interactive, where are you gonna put it, right? Functional but lacks personality. You quite literally need a pond for this one, or a lake. It's quite big, so as a pet it's cool. I mean, if you want to see the top of it, or if you go scuba diving in your lake, it's just the maintenance is really high. You need a lot of maintenance to do it because you need such a massive area. 11 out of 20. Red Nocturne, fire magic buddy. Cool, great. Can keep you warm at night or warm your food and drink. Extreme fire hazard, 11 out of 20, very cool for a camping trip, but held back by the house fire chances, so just don't hang them up in your home. Next is the Gargoyle. I hate any flying enemies in Kingdom Hearts, I guess. Floating is different than flying, and anything flying sucks. So, except for the Wyvern, the Wyvern. Cool statue, chaotic when it's alive though. So it's a statue initially, kind of like the oh man, I'm forgetting not the rare truffle. Maybe it is the rare truffle. Either way, turns into a statue. So it comes alive unpredictably. If you walk up too close to it, it will come to life like in normal Kingdom Hearts fashion. And then it's 11.5 on the score because it's too unpredictable for a safe pet. But again, safer than most because it can beat a core as long as you're farther away, right? So, Aqua Tank, big aquatic buddy. Large and sturdy, could serve as a unique aquatic mount. Could be put in a lake or a pond. Requires vast aquatic space. Not affectionate, must own lake or pond, right? Those are the cons. So it's 11.5 just because, again, high maintenance. It's very rare that someone's going to be owning a lake or a pond to put him in. But it's impressive, but it's just impractical for most. Screwdriver, higher up because it needs less maintenance because it's smaller. It's aquatic but aggressive, so more dangerous too. So if you're going to put him in there, you cannot swim with him. But they can't go on land, so agile swimmer could assist in underwater tasks if tame. Aggressive tendencies not suitable for casual interactions. Need at least a large fish tank. You could probably put it in one of those 20 to 30 gallon tanks. Probably need one bigger than that, aquarium sized, but a lot easier than just having a lake. Useful in specific scenarios, but not friendly, right? Blue Rhapsody, chill guy. Can cool down your drink and dances a lot. Cons, dances a lot. Very obnoxious, very chill until he gets excited, then ices everything around him. So, again, not a very dangerous. I never think ice spells are that dangerous, especially from that cute little dude. He's too small to really do any damage, right? Yellow Opera's next, kind of being on the same one with 12. Zap stuff. He likes hugs, which is a pro, but the cons is those hugs will send 400 gigawatts of energy into your body. So 12 out of 20, verdict, adorable and functional, but not great at giving you personal space. So, I farted. Defenders, really cool dudes. Very dangerous, okay? But if you can tame them, their guard dog energy is high. So their protective nature could guard property. Aggressive towards perceived threats, hard to control if you gotta feed the shield too. The dog's hungry, you gotta feed it. Security benefits don't outweigh the risks, which is why it has a 12 out of 20 and it's not higher on the list. But if you contain this thing, you will be safe. The dog shoots fire out of his mouth. That's crazy. And then we have the Giga Shadow. A larger shadow, but elusive but cool. Larger version of the shadow, and of course it's cute, but it's a little dramatic. Only appears under special conditions, might be difficult to get to spawn, but it's a 13 out of 20 because it's fun, shadowy upgrade, but too tricky to summon and keep around, right? If it gets hit once or something hurts it, it disappears, so then you gotta go find it again. It's a whole ordeal. It's cool because it's a shadow too, but it's also just large, right? So that's why it's got that 13 there instead of anything higher than that. Next is the Grand Ghost. So this thing is quite literally harmless. It can't hurt you. It just shows up and it takes your healing items. So this would be like in real life practicality. Maybe it drinks all your soda, it eats all your candy. It's just not aggressive and it can be appeased. It gives you cool little gifts as you go along. It does require a constant supply and it lacks interactive quality. So it's quite literally just a mooch. Low maintenance, but not particularly engaging. So it's got a 14 out of 20. Would be higher if it was like more interactive. Right now it's just like a bad uncle that's always asking you for money. Black Ballad, this one's actually quite fun. Plays guessing games, but it is kind of limited. That's all it does is play guessing games. Playful and based around guessing games. It's like I didn't write this fucking slideshow. I did. Kind of like a puzzle pet, right? Disappears when guessed wrong, interaction is limited and frustrating. You also get shocked when you guess wrong, so that'd be cool for a video maybe, but I mean, once you play it a couple times, you get kind of bored. Verdict, it's cute, but if you're into logic puzzles, just not very cuddly. We have the Sea Neon, all right, underwater jellyfish friend. Pros are it's ethereal and jellyfish-like, glides underwater with a mesmerizing grace, right? If all you need is a smaller fish tank for it, so it's smaller than the screwdriver and it's much easier to keep around. It doesn't really hurt you. So only viable if you live in or near water, also kind of ghostly, right? So 16 out of 20, it's beautiful aquarium companion, not great outside water. It would be higher if it was a little bit cooler, right? So it's the safest and the best, quite up there when it comes to best pets, but overall, not as cool. The rare truffle, that's what I was talking about earlier. This is the rare truffle, silly goose. What was I? Of course, when I need to remember it, it's not there. Pretty high scores overall. Notes are that I have for it. It's playful and jumpy. It encourages physical activity, very playful. The cons is it requires constant attention, may be exhausting. So if you're someone who likes physical activity, this is your guy. 16.5 out of 20, quite high up there. And Verdict is fun for active owners, maybe too demanding for others. So if you're not like out there being an athlete, or you don't run marathons, or you don't go out there and exercise all the time, this probably isn't for you, but it is one of the safest options on the list. Next we have the Shadow, cute little void pup, loyal and quiet. Small, quiet, kind of cute in a weird void dog way. Can phase through the ground, could be useful or funny. Cons, it's potentially spooky at night, very creepy yellow eyes. Anyways, their tendency to appear in large numbers may lead to too many pets. They have claws that can like swipe you, but generally they just don't do a lot of damage, right? That's why you never see it in the show or in the video games, any of them like turning anybody into a Heartless. They're pretty harmless. So, a solid choice, loyal, low maintenance, and shadowy cuddly. Very easy to tame, probably. Next is the Green Requiem. It's a healing companion, will always heal you. The cons, it never leaves you alone, quite literally ever. It's going to stick to you like glue. It's got a 17.5 out of 20 because it's adorable and functional, but not great at giving you personal space. You'll never be hurt. You will make it through your life with no injury. You will feel great 24/7, but it's quite literally just hearing the dring, dring, dring all the time. So that's the sound it makes when it heals. Next is the White Mushroom. I think if there was the perfect pet in Kingdom Hearts, it would be this one, the White Mushroom right here. It's got 5 out of 5 for safety, 5 out of 5 for friendliness, 4.5 out of 5 for behavior and maintenance. It's wholesome and interactive, right? Like I said, very wholesome. Most like an actual pet, play charades. It will quite literally play charades with you. It might leave you if you say or do the wrong thing, which is like kind of the cons about it. It's very demanding when it comes to, you know, attention and what it wants. It's like a very upset, very manipulative girlfriend. But we're okay with that because it's a lot of fun and it's a Heartless and it's so cool. Most petable Heartless, honestly, too. Endearing, interactive, and non-violent. It will not hurt you. And then finally, the perfect pet in Kingdom Hearts for a person is the Pink Agaricus. So, it's a spell-loving giant mushroom. It's got 5s on everything except for friendliness. It's not aggressive, but it responds to magic, right? So, it requires specific conditions to appear. It's not interactive, but it's boring. So, 9.5 out of 20. Verdict, interesting but not engaging as a pet. And the reason I put it at the top is because it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't leave you alone. Once it shows up, it's there. It's here. It's cool. It can walk around. If you can't cast magic, which most of us cannot, it will hang around and just be there for you. And it just sits there and it sways its little arms. It's a very, very cool pet. Once you cast magic, though, you can beat it up as much as you want. You can use it as a living punching bag. Then it disappears and all you got to do is get it back. So I hope you guys enjoyed the slideshow. Put a lot of work into it. It was a lot of fun. Just talking about Heartless. I don't think I've ever gone through a full list of Heartless. This is kind of like a ranking thing. I could have done that way as well, but I think the slideshow thing's pretty cool. So if you have any questions or comments or you disagree with my list, feel free to put them down in the comments. Like the video if you like Kingdom Hearts, and if there's anything you want me to do that's a little more out of the way and a little bit different like this video today, feel free to let me know as well. Subscribe if you like Kingdom Hearts content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!